Welcome, y'all. About to do Bathurst. Skip Barber. Yeah. Yeah. The goal is to finish. Which means I probably don't want to be anywhere near the front. Not that being in the back on this one's going to be much better because... Oh, the wrecks. The wrecks that are going to happen. That mountain is just... One might say it's a bloodbath. So... I think if at the top of the mountain I'm just going to take it easy on the first couple of laps and see what happens. Because it is going to be ugly. Whether for qualifying, not that bad. So if all goes well, we'll be at the very back. Can hopefully avoid all the madness. I guess I should go throw down a lap or two just to get warmed up. But see what my setup is. Had to raise the suspension a bit. I think I could probably do with another tick or two on the suspension because it's still bottoming out in places, most of which I can get around by not driving there. So this will be fun. I guess there's only about time for one lap to qualify for. Now, am I being chicken shit? Yes. Is it deserved? Maybe. I'm no doubt in the bottom split, which means it's going to be a pinball game at the start. So, I mean, honestly, I'm pretty okay with it. And at this point, I don't think I could qualify if I wanted to. It's about 2.5 minutes per lap, which means to do the 2 laps, the one warm up and the one is about 5 minutes. So, yeah. So in practice, I was consistently running somewhere between a 237 and a 238. Yeah, let's just round up to 239. So between 237 and 239. Should start seeing the first results coming in shortly. There we go, 236, 5.9. I am surprised. Still a bit faster than I am, but not by a whole lot. Huh. So now the curious thing, the thing that I'm curious about is, were they going slower just to make sure they didn't get any off tracks? Because of how bad it is if you get an off track here? And we're not far enough in the back. But those lap times look incredibly slow. As far as I understand it, 3.1 gallons is pretty much, they were just talking about fuel usage and how much gas everyone has. From what I understand, 3.1 gallons is pretty much good for any Skippy race. Here we go. Thanks, guy. 10 laps to go. Good to know. The main goal will be not getting too far back because I'm chilling. I'm okay here for now. Huh. Okay, so I need to start swinging out more for that turn. And here's where the carnage starts. It's the first one, first two. I wasn't expecting them there, but fortunately nobody hit us either. Holy crap, they're just everywhere. So we are way behind anybody else, but we're still going. So one of the fun things about a common name like Chris is like what you see in this race, where 9 different people have the name Chris. So when someone talks to Chris, good luck figuring out which one. That was an awesome turn. Eight seconds to make up. Depending on what kind of pace these folks are running, not really, maybe a big deal, may not be. See, that's where I have a hard time with that turn, is trying to get out there and brake at the same time is just never a winning situation for me. Now is a terrible time to try to change it too much. I like you. Don't know if you meant to, but you got out of my way, and I like that. I was chicken shitting it there. Because through that section, you see a yellow flag, you go flying through there, you're not stopping. There's just no way. It's pretty much downhill. So, aside from a few couple of places which are in the normal braking spots, nope. Dang it. It's like we're making ground on the people in front of us, though. So the fun part will be figuring out how to pass them. So just starting lap 3, and I'm up to 5th. From last place. Okay. Okay, there's a person I'm gaining on rapidly up in front of me, so okay, watch this road. So the question is going to be, how does this work out? Not well, because I must have bailed, thankfully. Hopefully I got enough speed to catch him here. We can take the draft and pass him. Does not look like I will be so fortunate. Wonder if he can hook us up with some sausages. Yeah, he's probably never heard that joke either. I was gonna say thanks, but he was going off to the pit, so... And I couldn't find the button, because I kept hitting the wrong one, which was my, pit speed limiter. Terrible again. "22 seconds to make up in 6 laps. I doubt it, because he was running a pretty quick pace. The 8 seconds, maybe. Except not happening as of right now. And it all comes down to how many more people are going to be stopped on the side of the road in front of us. You know, assuming I don't become one of those people again. And over braking, not going to help. I never noticed this before, but they add stuff on race day versus actual practice. So I've never noticed all the people there. I never noticed all the people weren't there on practice sessions. Turns so much fun when you nail it. Got on the gas too early, trying to be greedy. Paying for it. It's going to be interesting to see how many people actually complete the laps, or complete the track, complete the race. Words. Oh, that's how you do that turn. I'm betting the weather's nice. And that's not how you do that turn. Oh yeah, and this thing is my race lap, so it's shit time. Yeah, like I said. Wow, we gained 4 seconds on number 1? default weather, that's a flat out turn. Not these turns, but that fork. And I hate this turn. Because of that curb. The curb. It's killed more of my laps than anything else in this track. Looks like this will be a 238, depending on how badly I fuck up this next part. So the worst part about screwing up that turn is you're more than likely going to slide off track, and then when you try to regain track, you're going to get a cutting penalty. Because you know it was totally worth it to cut the track there instead of staying on it. And God, I screwed that up again. Not gonna catch anybody screwing up like that. Yeah, it looks like swinging out wider there if you can is better. See? Flat out. No scur. Be scared there. And there. And oh gods, be scared here. Did not break enough. And yep, not making much else up this lap because of that fuck up. Look at him just pull away. Somebody interesting. Well, we may have a race on here first. Could be a first for me. It would be nice. Change. Or not, because he got out in time. He must have had a nice pit spot. But as much as we were catching him each lap, be interesting to see what happens here. That's not going to help. Doing that stupid crap is not going to help. Yeah, I don't know if a good place to pass up here. It's all gonna suck. Oh, 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 he saved it! It's number one reason I hate that curb. Is if you don't mount it and go over it completely, more than likely you just get flung right off into the wall. It's a better run out of there. Are we within the range? Fortunately, he's on that side. I bought him out, so. Screwed up that turn. Didn't really fuck that one up too bad. Fortunately, I don't think I'm close enough. I just have to pressure and hope they screw up. I gotta remember to drive my marks and not them. Oh, that was like way too close. Just gotta be patient, not push too hard. Because don't want to make a mistake and end up back in the pits. It's a first for me. Yeah, making turns like this, I'm not going to get it done. What did you start with? You barely got out in front of me from the pit lanes. Okay, so we should be in draft range. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that he... So he's saying he's low on gas. So I don't know if I believe that, but... But you saved it, which is good. Just having a hard time finding a safe place to get around you. This would be the last thing I'd want to take us both out, doing something stupid. Yeah, I've been doing as much as I could to not push it too hard. Because that's usually what ends up happening to me. Okay, time. Alright, let's take it easy. Just bring it home nice and safe. That was real unfortunate he had that accident there. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, good race. What's funny is I started on the first lap, I was in last place. That was the plan. Yeah, that's unfortunate, especially on the last lap. Well, that was fun. I had a pretty good view of it. Or was this after your spin? And we'll go look at the replay and see. Basically, he was being a good sport about it, which is always good to see. I mean, rightly disappointed that that happened there on the last lap, but so I never thought that was going to happen today. And we like really clean. I think we had one off track. So figuring out that corner there, the last bit of our practice helped a lot. Too bad I can't do donuts in this thing, worth the crap. So guess we can go back and see what happened there. And to make this a little bit easier, let me just blank everything. Okay. Ooh, he almost saved it. Oh. So then he said he had a big crash up at the top. That's probably why I appeared back in the pits and wasn't able to finish. It's probably going to be due to the curb. Did the curb get him? The curb got him. Yep, there it is. That is why I hate that curb. Because if you're not careful, it just throws you right into the wall right when you come off of it. So your best bet is not to... If you catch yourself steering off of it too late, then your best bet is to just go ahead and you're better off just taking the off track, going off to the right, running down the middle, having it run down the middle of your car, because then there's no worry about getting thrown into the wall. Otherwise, you can steer back into it, but you have to do it really quickly and do it the right amount. Otherwise, you're gonna either oversteer or do some other fuck up. It gets to be a lot of fun. All right, let's see how we did. Ooh, does this mean I have my Class C now? Oh, sorry. Oop. All right, number of people that actually finished. 5 out of 12. Wow. Wow, I had a 236. Flat. Oh, what was the weather? Yeah, real quick. Doop, doop. Weather was just like in practice, so cooler than that, but not that much. I'm gonna guess that had a lot to do with being able to draft. The fastest lap 9? Is that behind anyone on 9? I didn't think so. Oh. 10 lap race. Duh. So yeah, that was a lot of drafting. Yeah, that I'll take that. I am still just astounded that happened. Alright. Well, I'm out. Y'all take it easy. Good luck in your races.